Hello, people. Well, listen, there's something I want to talk to you about. We have a few things going on. First of all, Smoking Tommy, I blocked you from my channel a while back. And the reason I blocked you from my channel is when you came on, you were always very negative. And I kept telling you, stop being negative. And yet, you went on to MRE and you told them a completely other story. So here's a challenge I'm going to make to you and your buddies. Okay. And what you do, Smoking Tommy, I only wish you the best. But if you're going to say something, you have to be accurate in what you're saying. So, people, I want you to hear what Smoking Tommy's saying.
All right. Now, when I first met Lee, I seemed like he had a pretty good broadcast, but he was starting to, instigate and everything. And I said to him, I said, Lee, and this was on a podcast. I said, Lee, you're messing with people that some of them are very dangerous, and they're not going to threaten you. They're not going to tell you they're going to come down and get you. Okay. These people have a certain way of thinking, and they were brought up a certain way. And they think this is okay to go around and just put a bullet in somebody's head. And you're playing with dangerous stuff. And I try to tell him this to protect him, and to say, look, you're having fun, great, but don't put yourself out there. These are not the people to fuck with. Yeah, the mafia is dead, of course, but that fucking brain is still there. That way of thinking is
this
there.
has nothing to do with the mafia.
Okay. You guys just heard what Smoking Tommy said. Smoking Tommy, you're full of shit. And here's my challenge to Smoking Tommy or to any of his buddies. Everything's up of mine. I have never taken a show down except one with Angel Gotti, but everything else is up in my library. So here's my challenge, Smoking Tommy. I want you to go back and find a show where you said this to me. You never said this. You're making up a story. See, this is the problem with the mafia genre. Yeah, excuse me. This isn't the mafia genre. I got to stop calling it the mafia genre. So this guy goes to a channel of another guy who's full of shit too. He made the statement last night that I doxed him. Absolute lie. Absolute lie. But he'll keep saying that. And, I'm glad that MRE's in on this now because it makes it very legitimate. And here's the mistake these guys are making. Now they're going after MRE. Big mistake, people. First of all, MRE is growing faster than any other channel right now out of the small shows. Right now, he's like 400 behind catching FBS, and he will catch him. There's no doubt. If you just look at his numbers over the last 2 months, he's gained many more. So I would say within a month to 2 months, he's going to be number one out of these new channels that came in. So if you want to be caught up in this fray, if these other channels want to be caught up in this fray, they're getting involved with people like Smoking Tommy and Tim Reed. Now, Smoking Tommy, he's just a guy at home. He has health issues. We can only wish him the best. But Smoking Tommy, you're lying right now. You're saying that you said something to me that you never said. Okay, let's just play a little bit more of this so we can see so we can continue this lie.
Mafia. This has to do with content creators doxing each other and doxing the wrong person. So I'm not trying to be rude, nothing, Tommy. I love you. I respect you, buddy. But it's just like I'm trying to have a conversation about turtles, and we're talking about coyotes.
I got a lot of turtles. But anyway.
Okay, so what happened is Smoking Tommy is upset at me, as Tim Reed is, and Jesse Gaddy. These people all used to be on my show, and then they came into the chat rooms, and they just started a bunch of shit
going on out there, YouTube.
So what I did,
Supreme Film.
what I basically blocked them. and they didn't like the fact that I blocked them. They're still trying to get over it. So it's been a non-shit attack ever since then. So let's now get into Tim Reed. And just so you know, people, I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow. It's going to be a live show. I'm going to have a couple guests on, and we're going to go over Tim Reed a little more thoroughly. And we're going to go over other people a little more thoroughly. We're not going to dox them like we're going to go over them and explain to you exactly who they are and what they're up to. Because we know a lot about these people for quite a while, but we just didn't say anything. You know why? Because we're not the doxers. We're not the doxers. Because Tony doxed somebody doesn't mean that I'm a doxer or MRE's a doxer. Tony got into a battle with another YouTuber. Tony pretty much handed that YouTuber, he just handled him no problem. Tony destroyed him. Basically, Tony has slowed down his progress as a show. And so now he's trying to recover, but he's recovering in the wrong way because he's not going to recover like this. All he's doing is he's taking his base that he has with him right now, and that's it. And all the people that are there that aren't sure, they're going to pull away too. That's what's going to happen. Remember I said that. Okay, then we want to go to another part. Let's see. I'm going to pull up another thing right here. Okay, let's see. Sure. Okay. And the reason I'm playing this is because Tim Reed was in a chat room of a show of another broadcaster. And this other broadcaster, who despises MRE now, even though they used to be friends, not friends, but they used to get along. And then his amount of subs got to his head and he's just become a totally different person. So what happened is Tim Reed went in this guy's room and said that he wanted to go on and debate MRE, and MRE refused to bring him on. So Tim Reed, I'm going to show where you're lying, okay? Because we also know you're lying about half the shit you've ever said about me. So that's cool. That's what you are. You're just basically a coward. You know, first of all, you're not using your real name. You go around saying your name's Tim Reed. Dude, I know everything about you. Everything. I know who you are, where you live, everything. I could have doxed you so long ago. And you know what? In reality, I have the right to dox you because you're out here doxing everybody and starting battles between everybody. But still, I have not done it to you. And that's the reality, Tim Reed. But, you know, you're getting close to this getting real ugly, Tim Reed. And now you can go run to that other broadcaster and, you know, these other broadcasters buy your shit. You and JG, let's just say JG for now. And you plant shit in their heads and they believe it. You go to a certain broadcaster, you talk to her, and then she believes the shit. And she goes to this other broadcaster and says, guess what I hear? So you guys are starting a cycle of shit that's a bunch of lies. So let's deal with this guy right here. This is MRE's show from this morning.
Like, I'll have your lawyer get a hold of Amazon and get them people's VPNs and find them that way. Whoever's giving downvotes to the book. You just can't fucking make shit up or believe just anybody without facts. Hold on, see what Jamie says. According to Josie New Beginnings, post a video of Josie's book, putting a strike against New Beginnings. New Beginnings struck Josie back, and Josie got investigated to find out New Beginnings was. Well, then why was the video put up of Lee? Why was Lee Cole's daughter on the avatar? Why? Okay, she at least said?
So here's what they have. They have two different pictures on the avatar. They have an actual, there was a picture of me, and I was in that picture with my daughter and my ex. And they took the picture of my daughter and put it in the avatar of this Lee's typewriter thing. And then they put a different person, this Jessica, this innocent woman from Florida, they put her in it. So there's two different pictures. And this is what Mobrat's saying. He's saying, so who is it? What is it? And
say that it wasn't Lee Cole's daughter? Will they admit they're wrong on that? Because you can't have it both ways. Either it's the Jessica Melissa Turds lady or it's Lee Cole's daughter. Rustin Dustin.
So they've been saying it's been my daughter now for 2 months. They've been out. That's the scenario they put out there, that it was my daughter that is New Beginnings. And I kept telling him, no, it wasn't. A matter of fact, this other broadcaster and I got along fine. And one day he turned on me saying it was my daughter. And I tried to explain to him it wasn't. I even swore on my children it wasn't. And he still didn't want to hear it. He wanted to run to his little minions and take his life, his personal life, and put it on his show. That's what he wanted to do, and that's what he did. So this is why he's created this mess for himself. And see, here's the difference between me and this other broadcaster. I don't care if my show disappeared. You care because this is all you have. This is all you have. You were never, these are like, you take your personal shit and you bring it onto the actual show and you talk about all the personal shit going on. You got to know where to cut it off.
Dusty Rusted. Welcome, my Durkee friend. You can't have it both ways. So it's either Lee Cole's daughter or is it Jessica? Who is it? Because your buddies put both pictures on the video. And if it's not Lee's daughter, you just doxed Lee's daughter. Who's a veteran. The girl was in the army, lost her husband. You just doxed this innocent lady because you don't like her dad. Like, no, the helmet didn't strike my channel. It's just ridiculous. And I just don't like doxes. I don't. Everything about doxes I don't like. I just don't like it. They shouldn't do it. I don't agree with any of these people doxing each other lately. I think it's disgusting. I'd be a terrible private investigator. I'd be a terrible one.
Okay, what's coming up now is where he challenges Tim Reed to come on and debate him. And Tim Reed literally backs off. And then if you go see the chat rooms, in this other broadcaster's chat rooms, Tim Reed's in there saying, I wanted to go on the MRE show and MRE wouldn't let me on. Tim Reed, here's my challenge. You want to come on my show? I'm doing a live tomorrow. If you want to come on my show and discuss this tomorrow, you're more than welcome. And bring JG with you. Okay? You're more than welcome to discuss this. So that's my challenge to you. When I come on tomorrow, Tim Reed, please come visit me. You don't have to show your face or anything. You come on live, and that's my challenge to you. Because you turned down, you ran away with your little tail between your legs, and this is what guys like you do. You're cowards. And you know what? With all the shit you've done in your past, you have no right questioning my past.
Would have went and asked Josie to let me join the stream, and I believe she would have let me on. Would have made a great Jerry Springer type of show. Michael's funny. Thanks for serving the country, Mike. Well, it's a form of snitching. It is. It's like, look, these people. It's ridiculous that comments on her channel.
I want to get to the part where
I just showed you under her channel talking. Well, come on. I just dropped the link.
So
I showed the video of you right under her channel speaking.
So he dropped the link.
The girl Melissa Turridge's channel.
He's dropped the link now.
So evidently you knew about.
I'm sorry, he's dropped the link now for Tim Reed to come in.
About it. So, or maybe you just heard it from them. Who? Come on and explain yourself. That's all you got to do is come on and tell me where I got it wrong. Or explain to me how that really is her or whatever. Well, I'm going to prove you right now wrong, Tim, because I've got you. We've all seen it on here. We've all seen you commenting under the girl's channel. So you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you didn't. Josie told you about it, so that's how you found 7 hours ago, her last video, 9 hours ago. You commenting under the video. I left a comment right under yours. I'm going to show it again. I'm going to show it again. So after Josie's show, you went over there, you're saying, well, come on, join the stream. I'm not going to swear at you or abuse you.
So here he is. For the third time, he asked Tim Reed to join the show. And Tim Reed will not join the show. This is what cowards do. Cowards run and hide. And this is what Tim Reed's doing right now. You know, he's a big man using a fake name, not even his real name, or where he's from. You know, all that stuff. And everything's out there about Tim Reed. So Tim, you know, you might think you're a doxer, Tim, but the difference between you and I could dox you right now and tell everybody everything about you, what you've done. And the shit you've done is worse than what anybody on here has done.
We can have an intellectual conversation about this. Because here's the lady, Melissa Turds. Everybody leave messages and tell her to come on here. I'm going to try to get a hold of this lady.
This is the woman they tried to say was my daughter. And this is an innocent woman that lives in Florida that they doxed yesterday, 2 days ago.
Of course. See, I left a message. Get back to me. Let's go down to where. Here's Tim. Look what Tim wrote. Jessica, are you upset that MRE and Tony gave information on you?
So Tim Reed goes onto this woman's page, even though he gave information on this woman, even though him and JG are the doxers and they've been putting this innocent woman stuff out. They went there and said MRE and Tony did it. And MRE and Tony didn't. MRE doesn't dox nobody. That's not MRE style. But this guy, this dirtbag, Tim Reed, goes over there and says that he did it, that MRE did it. So he got caught because MRE sees what he's writing down here. And MRE replied to him.
So how do you explain that? And I wrote, Tim, wrong person. Lee dropped you. Join my stream, little boy. This guy thinks you are my pal. He put your info up. Get a hold of me. So join the stream, Tim. Because everybody just seen it right there. Come explain that.
4 times.
I'm not upset about nothing. Listen.
4 times, Tim, he's asked you to come up now. 4 times. And you were bragging in this other guy's show that you were trying to get on and he wouldn't let you on. This proves that you're a liar.
If I was upset or if that was the real person, I wouldn't be talking about this right now. I wouldn't be talking about this right now at all. Why would I bring more attention to it? Think about it. Join, Tim. Join. I'll go easy on you, Tim. Uncle MRE will be nice. Uncle MRE will be good to you. Come on. Tell me your problems, child. Because 9 hours ago, you left a message on our channel. And what am I lying about? It's funny. Join it. Click the link.
That's 9 times he's asked Tim to come on now. 9 times. And Tim is avoiding going on.
It's easy. You just go, you look on.
10 times.
Come prove me wrong, Tim.
11 times.
All you got to do is Come on and prove me wrong. I'm going to drop the link again for you, Timmy boy.
11 times.
You got no balls, kid.
12
no
times.
fucking cojones.
13 times.
What do you got to lose? Join. Tell me how I'm wrong.
14 times.
Yeah, maybe you didn't give that to them. Maybe you didn't. I can't prove that. But it's sure funny how you told them that it was Lee's daughter. Josie even admitted that before. That Jesse Gaddy and Tim are very honest people. That they wouldn't lie. These are Lee Cole's rejects. And you gave them, most likely you did. I can't prove it, but most likely you gave them that channel. And that's why you won't come on and speak with me. Yes, Tim is a coward. It seems like he's a coward. You've got the chance right now to come on here and speak to me. No yelling. I won't yell at you. I won't be loud. I'll talk very gentle to you, Timmy. I'll make you feel comfortable, Timmy. Join. Look, that's not true. Well, come on here and explain it to me, Tim. Come on and explain.
Tim, you're looking like a pussy.
Tim can't do that, though.
And I could use Tim's name and he can't like try to strike me or anything. You know why? Because his name's not Tim Reed. His first name starts with a J.
Can't do it. Francesco Gumastai plays on. What's going on? Nothing much. Just proving these people got the wrong person. Because whose channel is The Truth and what you call it? That's probably one of your accounts. And Lee Cole's tape recorder. That's either you or Jesse Gaddy.
Exactly.
Come on. And that's the channel who put Cole's daughter's face on it with a whole nother person. So it's ridiculous. Oh, I'm not upset. I'm right here asking you to come on. And evidently you're scared. He won't go up there.
Nope.
He's scared to death because he knows his argument. He has no argument. You may be able to fool the old boomer types and people who don't know much about the internet. You might be able to fool and trick them. But
okay, people, I'm going to take that off and say a couple things. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. A few months ago, all this shit started, and there were a lot of lies created. I mean, really deep shit. Calling people pedophiles. I mean, horrible things. And these people fed a couple other broadcasters, and they bought into it. To be exact, 3 other broadcasters. I mean, 3 other shows, podcasters. And they bought into this Tim Reed and JG guy. And this is where we got. But see, it's all falling apart for them now. And other podcasters are going to be taken down with them because the other podcasters are so stubborn they don't want to admit that they've been hustled and suckered by these guys. These guys did this because I kicked them off my channel. I blocked them from my chat room. And they're that angry. Do you know how many fake Tim Reeds are blocked on my live shows? There's like 10 of them. This guy is like, he'll just keep putting Tim Reeds out there every time he gets blocked. I mean, this is demented stuff going on, people, that I just wanted to show you what's going on. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a live. I'm going to have some special guests with me, and we're going to talk about Tim Reed. We're going to have a nice conversation about Tim Reed. So look for the show. I'll be putting it up, and we're all ready to go to pretty much, uncover more about one of the main trolls starting all this trouble between all these channels. Everybody take care.